One fateful day, a group of soldiers in gleaming armor rode into town, their horses snorting and stamping as they dismounted in front of John's shop. With stern faces, they requested John's help in repairing their swords and shields damaged from a recent skirmish on the outskirts of the kingdom. Surprised and honored by the visit, John eagerly set to work his hammer, ringing out a steady rhythm as he toiled to restore the weapons to their former glory. As he worked, the soldiers regaled him with tales of the battlefield, painting a vivid picture of the chaos and danger that awaited those who dared to oppose the king's army. As the soldiers recounted their adventures, John's imagination soared, envisioning the fierce clashes between the king's men and the rebellious factions trying to overthrow the crown. Each tale painted a vivid tapestry of bravery and peril, igniting a spark of longing in John's heart for adventure beyond his humble workshop. Inspired by their tales, John realized he could create something extraordinary. He accepted the challenge to forge custom-made armor for their captain, a warrior renowned for his unmatched bravery. As the soldiers shared details about their leader's stature and fighting style, John's mind raced with ideas, imagining the gleaming metal that would soon take shape under his skilled hands. With unwavering focus, John dedicated his days and nights to this monumental task, each swing of his hammer echoing the importance of what he was creating. As sweat dripped from his brow into the fire, he poured not only metal, but his heart and soul into crafting the armor, sculpting it to fit the strong frame of the captain, ensuring it would withstand the fiercest of battles. As days turned into nights, John's workshop transformed into a sanctuary of creation, where each piece of armor began to tell a story of strength and resilience. With every meticulous detail, he poured his artistry into crafting a magnificent suit, ensuring it would not only protect, but also inspire awe on the battlefield. But just as victory seemed within reach, treachery lurked in the dark. The rival blacksmith, consumed by envy of John's success, hatched a sinister plot. Under the veil of night, he invaded John's sanctuary, twisting metal and shattering dreams, leaving behind a scene of destruction that would haunt John's heart. The dawning light revealed a nightmare. John stumbled into his workshop, his heart plummeting as he beheld the aftermath of the rival's cruel sabotage. Months of labor dreams crystallized in metal lay in ruin, each mangled piece echoing his shattered spirit in despair. Overwhelmed by the loss, John felt his heart ache with the weight of disappointment, not just for the armor, but for himself and the soldiers who relied on him. Yet in that moment of darkness, a spark of resilience ignited within him. He resolved to rise from the ashes of this betrayal and reclaim his dream. Fueled by the fire of his spirit, John began to pick up the shattered pieces, not just of metal, but of his dreams, refusing to let envy crush his ambition. With fresh designs swirling in his mind, he set to work with fervor, determined to forge an even greater masterpiece that would stand as a testament to his resilience. Hours turned into days as John poured his heart and soul into his craft, each strike of the hammer echoing his determination to overcome. The once quiet workshop transformed into a hub of creation, a symphony of metalwork, where every spark and clang resonated with his resolve to reclaim his honor. At long last, after countless efforts, John stood before his masterpiece, an armor that embodied not just strength, but also the spirit of resilience and renewal. Each curve and detail told a story of struggle and triumph, a shining testament to the heights he could reach when fueled by determination. With his head held high, John made his way to the town square. The eyes of the community upon him filled with hope and admiration for the blacksmith who had risen from the ashes. The air was thick with tension as he confronted his rival once more. This time, however, he carried not just metal, but the unwavering support of those he had fought for. As the challenge commenced, John's heart raced, each beat fueled by the courage he had gained through his trials. The sound of metal striking metal echoed through the square, a powerful reminder that this was not merely about victory, but about reclaiming his place among the legends of the kingdom. Each swing of John's hammer sent a wave of energy through the crowd, their cheers enveloping him like a protective cloak. In this moment, he was not just competing, he was inspiring a community that had once doubted him, transforming their skepticism into pride. With one final decisive blow, John's heart swelled with exhilaration as he completed his creation, the sound ringing like a clarion call across the square. In that instant, he understood that this was more than just a contest. It was his declaration, a bold statement that he had reclaimed his identity and solidified his place in the hearts of his people.